What's up YouTube and welcome to Hate Spike Mono Viego. Now this deck stems from the idea that the recent buff to Hate Spike made the card pretty darn good, and I'm just trying to find a deck where it fits really well, a deck that can actually compete in the meta. And intuitively, Slay Shadow Isles decks of course make a lot of sense, especially the ones that are tempo based, because 1 mana deal 2 is pretty darn efficient, summoning a Husk as well, and we want to play units that really benefit from the Husk stats and the potential keyword high rolls. And Viego and Invasive Hydravine are just perfect targets for that. I've had some other ideas as well that I might explore in other videos in the future, like Viego Ionia for example, maybe with Thresh or with Kindred, or of course Thresh Nasus also benefits highly from all of those Slay effects, but for now we'll stick with Mono Viego and a fairly tempo and aggro oriented version of this Shadow Isles deck. The big advantage of pairing this with Shurima and running only Viego as a champion is that Rite of Calling will always draw you your Viegos, which at the same time means we don't need to run quite as much expensive protection, because if our opponent does play removal and gets to remove a Viego, we can just draw or play another one. Now I'm not sure if the list is perfectly refined yet. We play a neat little ratio right now of Slay Fodder to Slay Activators, right? So Slay Activators would be cards that want to kill off their own unit for a strong effect, like Ravenous Butcher, Rite of Calling, Hate Spike, Glimpse Beyond, or of course Spirit Leech. Viego also somewhat counts. And Slay Fodder, we also play plenty in Hapless Aristocrat, in Treasure Seeker, as well as the Waking Sands, and Curse Keeper, the Prey from Fading icon, Wealthy Spiders, as well as Encroaching Mists, and whatever we currently have available to sacrifice, to be quite honest. Apart from that, I'm not quite sure yet which ratio of removal to play. Maybe 2 Hate Spikes are enough. We could add some Black Spears, not quite sure how many Vengeances we need. That's mostly because the meta is completely undefined yet, and we don't know which cards are going to be very important to remove. But for sure we want 3 Merciless Hunters. That always allows us to trade favorably into one of our opponent's key units. So this has a nice mixture of early aggression with a lot of cheap units, which also makes it pretty good against aggro decks, while having strong top end finishes in Viego and Invasive Hydravine, as well as an Atrocity combo finisher. At the same time, we can protect our champions with Ancient Hourglass. Quicksand can be pretty good in the meta. And we do play plenty of draw, which makes the deck somewhat consistent. I've played this in mid-level Masters tier, and it felt solid, but I gotta admit it didn't feel great. Now, I'm not sure if the list is not perfectly refined yet, or maybe if one of the other Viego concepts is just better. But I'm pretty sure you can climb into at least medium Masters tier with it, maybe even into high Masters ranks. And it surely should be one of the best Viego decks, if not the best Viego deck. Now, some interactions that are not very intuitive, but I'll just explain them right here so you know why these synergies are very good. The husks that spawn from Hate Spike do not get eaten up by any of the ephemeral units. That is because they activate on play effects and not on summon effects. At the same time, if you do play Viego while you have a husk on the board, he is immediately gonna spawn an Encroaching Mist, because that does count as Viego seeing an ally die. One downside of the Husk interaction though, if you for example play Spirit Leech and sacrifice a Husk, the keywords do not transfer onto the Spirit Leech. But nonetheless, a lot of good synergies with the Husk in this deck, mostly centered around Viego. And if you want some live gameplay examples, here's some footage from my Twitch chat at twitch.tv/FreshLobsterCCG. Also a neat little add-on that we implemented recently is adding the Twitch chat onto the screen, onto the footage, so you can also keep up with the conversation and know what everyone's talking about.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Okay, enough. Let's get Vengeance into this list. Let's go. Loved the video with Sunny. Yeah, it was super fun. Okay, we're the tempo deck here, right? Smork him down. Vengeance good versus those Kaisers. Of course, the question is, do people still play Kaiser?
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
Pretty sure Kai'Sa is the best deck. I was surprised at your list, I gotta admit, Jordan. The first thing I thought as well was, like, Kai'Sa is still gonna be cracked, but I thought definitely with Sivir.
Gently, gently.
It also depends on the meta and so on, because Kai'Sa is a lot weaker to Mystic shots and the likes now, and Poke Sticks. Because of Valor being vulnerable now. I don't mind Merciless. This is probably like Mikhail's Crucible Aesir. Nice game earlier this morning. Which one was it? Was it the game with the triple Shen plus Lulu plus Rally plus Deny kind of draw? Oh, someone else thinks hate spikes are cracked. Okay. Good to know. They play deep for YouTube. No, I actually saw someone climb to the top of the ranks with it, and I thought I'll try it. Bachi, I think, hit like 500 LP with deep, or 550 even. Yeah, but Jordan, why Akshan in that deck? Like, there's not that much,
A crescent path opens before us.
Oh, we might be screwed by Hate Spike again. There's not that much unit targeting in it, right? It takes forever to advance the landmark. Akshan good, Sivir very medium. I don't know, Sivir is kind of good in a tempo deck. Akshan might be the single best card in the entire game. With 0 build around, I disagree. Very surprised by this attack. What is this? You could have value traded the spider next turn. I guess just taking units off of the boards because they're expecting I'm gonna play Viego. Huh?
It hurts because it must.
Pale Cascade? I'm like somewhat desperate at this point. I feel like my opponent had opportunities to use Vilefeast if they would run it. Okay, interesting. That's what we're looking for. Do we slam it right now? I think we should. Like, this is still vulnerable. Your opponent just used an Aphelios' Gifts from Beyond. It's not that likely they have another one. Guiding Touch and Pale Cascade work, but they're both not really punishes. Wait, what? Oh right, he still has the other moon weapon in hand, so he didn't generate one off of this. His hand is funny. They could leech and hope to find like Hydrovine or Viego. They could play Soldier into open attack next round. I mean, most likely he picked Gravitum, right? I think I like leech. Crescendum.
Crescendo.
I'm tempted to open attack. Imagine if I accidentally only played one copy of Viego in this, Jordan. Like, open attack probably shuts down the moon weapon. But it costs me a bit of tempo, kind of. I think I like open attacking though. Trading this in should be fine because we have board space issues in the near future. Done that before? Yeah, I actually made a YouTube video, the ones I did with Impetuous Panda. We were playing deep and we accidentally only put 2 copies of Nautilus in. And we didn't notice it for 3 hours. We didn't notice it until like 6 days later when I wanted to upload the video. That was a true bruh moment.
We were peaceful once.
Okay. Time to find champions or Hydra Vines or something useful.
Calm mind and open
Watched you do that and thought it was just some high level tech. I mean, if you saw the stream, you might have noticed that we were not thinking at a very high level in general. Ah, come on. I really need to draw. I think I have to hate spike this into this.
shining softly.
Oh my goodness, what the hell is this? Crucible. Kind of screwed here. Can't really use the husk in any sensical way. Rite of Negation on the Crucible works. Wait, which speed is the card? Is it fast speed? No Rites of Calling in the deck? I have 2. I'm just drawing like a true rookie. Which speed is Mikhail's? I've never seen it. It's burst? Okay, we're screwed. We are omega giga screwed.
It's our time.
What if he forgets to put Mikhail's here? What if this is just a bait? Oh my goodness. I take this, right? I think this is my best shot at winning. I'm not 100% sure, like my opponent might just not have drawn Mikhail's. Atro, we always, like, I mean we have a deny and also we just kind of can't deal with Atro. I'm just scared of elusives, but we have double hate spike, let's do this.
We weren't expecting callers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hate spike. Okay, what about hate spike into fading icon next turn caretaker? Should be close to lethal. They might play Atro. Look at this card in our hand. Look at this card not giving a single shit about atrocity. Now you show up! Come on! I needed you like 18 turns ago. I feel like just continuing with our smart game plan. The thing is, any blocker our opponent plays, we're all like we're one off lethal, right? Viego. I still like Caretaker the most. If he plays Whale, we're just kind of screwed. Is there ever some type of Viego level up here? I don't really see it. So it's Viego, Hate Spike this into Matron. Could Hate Spike first, right? So that Viego gets Husk.
Sure is dark, eh?
Didn't discount anything, rather. Play Viego first, discount. Nah, this is better.
I do this for her.
For us. Oh man, this game is actually nuts. This match. I think the game-winning play was letting the attack earlier on go through, but we still need to get the... we actually have to win the game. Now watch the Azol random invokes. I think they still have a Lunari Priestess invoke card, right? They had this...
They will shine.
Was it this game? Didn't they play Lunari Priestess at some point? Unspeakable into this? There she is. Sausage. Okay, quick maths. Let's see. The next mist is gonna be a 4/4. So if we block with this, 4, 4, and 5. No. Intuitively, I still think it's better to block with this.
Surrender to me.
Gotta find a gift for Renekton.
If we know our opponent plays Unspeakable, they probably also play Vile Feasts.
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
Funny thing is the Prey can pull Azol here. I mean, we're threatening Letha on the open attack. Right now there's nothing to do.
I hear her calling for me.
We're also representing Atrocity, so...
If I'm forgotten, then no.
We're one off right now, right? Actually, no, 2 units go through.
The constellation
No, we are one off.
bow to me.
Atro, where you at?
My, how they stare.
Okay, we're going for the gangster play.
The dark beckons. I must be known.
We'll get our licks in.
We saw them use 2 pay cascades already. Woo! Oh, what a sweet finish! And I thought Quicksand would be bad in this deck because it's a purely defensive card.
There is only
Let's go. Woo! Literally top deck Letha. beat level 2 ASOL. Yeah, we're flexing on people. We beat 2 ASOLs in one game. Looking at the card reveals together. No, I'm gonna do some reaction content later on, and I want to be unspoilered. So I think I might take a break or send you over somewhere else. Opinion on Akshan Solitaire? You mean Infinite? I think Infinite decks are not good for games in general. I think generally speaking, like, decks that are frustrating to play against are not healthy for the game. Endurance working as a deck. No, yeah, I was thinking about playing this kind of like Hate Spike with Endurance as well. Might be really good.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
Step lightly. Steady now.
To Udyr.
Gear up!
Got a lizard and a shovel.
Let's go, people!
I'm still so confused by that voice line. A lizard and a shovel. I'm also confused by my opponent's deck. I think this has to die. This looks like it's some type of back row engine build around. I haven't seen Starlets here in a very long time. Oh, Troll Chant is so devastating. Gotta try though, right? They could have so much here. It could be Mystic Shot, it could be Troll Chant, it could be... That's not enough. I'm fine with this. This is fine, Copium.
Let's get to work!
Still fine.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
This into Viego Waking Sands looks really good.
This one's a
That's a good attack by my opponent this time around. Getting the power off the board the turn before I play Viego. Okay. Good thing is they probably would have played Victor if they had him on turn 4. That's why I was so willing to just use Merciless Hunter onto Starlets here. Okay, this is scary now because of Thermo Beam. YOLO! Wouldn't be the end of the world if we lose Viego because we have Hydrovine in hand. And technically 4 more Viegos in deck, right? Oh, shish. No, I think I want Viego to be very stacked on health. Like, I could do this, which carries over the Ephemeral into next round. By Sun Soldier first, then Viego. I wanted to make them tap under Thermo Beam mana. Or anything. Any removal mana. What do we think of this? It's pretty good, isn't it? The idea here is next turn I don't have a way of slaying my own units. Guess that counteracts it. I actually didn't think about it. Still an investment on my opponent's side. It's fine. Just drew the Mystic Shot. Spell Shield on the Hydrovine. Oh my goodness. Okay, this deck is really high rolly. On Viego? No, no, it's on play, not on summon. Jeez Louise. If he blocks Hydra, we level Viego though. Is this lethal yet? 17. I can't swing with Viego, unfortunately. Just gotta watch out that he doesn't grow to 17. Like, I'm only attacking with this because it progresses Viego's level up. If we draw a Slay effect next round, we can put it on the Prey or on the Ephemeral. Is that smart? I think it's smart.
This is our path.
Atro top deck gets the job done as well.
Alpha Claw.
The issue is one more Overwhelm stance and we're toast. Or like +2/+2 stance.
Claws and teeth.
Get excited and Mystic Shot kill us.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning. We see through all. This'll take the chill off.
I can't really play these because of the AoE stance, right? We're not safe yet. Oh! Okay, that's actually not a big deal. I think we got it. This is something like a freeze, we might still be in trouble. One blocks Viego, one blocks the Mist. We get 10 damage through on this side. Okay.
If I'm forgotten, then no.
GG.
I will take back what is mine. All of it.
What do we need in this matchup? Vengeances are good. This looks like an okay opening. Like, Fading Icon is also good to have in the opening hand, but if we're already curving like this, we all rather want, yeah, Champs or something like Spirit Leech.
Got it. Steady now.
Although maybe the Prey is a better keep than Curse Keeper, but then again, our opponent's deck might play Make It Rain. This is good Make It Rain protection. Okay, Viego is probably getting Tentacle smashed in this game.
Gently, gently.
Life is too short for fear.
Shish. Okay. How do we do this the smart way? Just Merciless on Illaoi, I think.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
Next turn Viego and remove Illaoi.
Come, test yourself. Witness truth.
And what we could do here is Hate Spike Patricide. We could keep it for later purpose. I think I like Hate Spiking Patricide. Enabling the Husk is really good for Viego. Then like Concerted Strike and Tentacle Smash insta-kill him. I guess there's a case to be made for keeping Hate Spike to remove this after Tentacle Smash. Overwhelm, not quite the keyword we're looking for. What if we play this differently? Like if I play Viego, they Tentacle Smash, I lose on the spot, right? Because I can't kill Illaoi anymore. What if we go Waking Sands first? I think I like it. Swing now. So Viego definitely loses to Smash. If we swing now, it's like Sharp Side. Or single combat or the likes. So either way we lose to a lot of stuff. I think I like this most. Cease Voice is also an issue, but we don't lose him. Okay, this is probably GG. Yeah, that's why it was definitely a consideration to keep Hate Spike. I probably should have. So we can put it on the stack there. I mean, this is kind of forced at this point. Need to get back into the game somehow. Feels like a waste of a Viego, but... Ooh, okay. Interesting. So as long as they don't have Cease Voice, we at least survive this attack, right?
This one's a fighter.
Oh, lasers are scary. Illaoi is toast, but Lux is like the real threat right now. Kinda need a way to suicide the Treasure Seeker. Oh, she's not toast. Well, now she... Ooh. Okay. Wait. 5 Feast doesn't work because it spawns a spider itself. We need full board space first. Ah, shit, I think we're... Like... What we need to do is kill off one of our units so that Viego spawns a thingy thing and then play soldier and then we can buy a feast. No, wait, that doesn't work. What we can do is this, right? But then we just gotta hope to not be dead to the reswing. I think this is our best shot.
Oppose me and die.
Also gives us top deck outs, Atrocity, and
Never back down from what you believe.
Rite of Negation. And also if our opponent doesn't spawn ridiculous amounts of units here, we might be able to block Illaoi. She won't get damage through, maybe. No. I tried so hard. GG though. Feel like we got close.
Nagakoboros rises.
Fate cannot stop me. Nothing can.
Fire Feast, oh no. Oh, I'm starting to get too tired. You're actually right, chat. I completely missed it. Yeah. It's probably... Is it a good time to end this if I'm starting to play like absolute garbage? Yeah, I already like discarded the Vile Feast option in my brain because I was like hellbent on not playing it the whole 3 minutes before it. Take a rest. No, I'm gonna do some other stuff, work-related stuff in the evening, so I think now is a good timing to call it off anyway. Deck's fun, and it's okay. I don't think it's gonna be top tier. It's just lacking a bit of consistency, and it's lacking a bit of... Like, it's a bit undecided in what it wants to be. It's neither a strong combo deck, nor a full-on control deck, nor a full-on tempo deck. So maybe there's, like, it makes more sense to play this with Ionia and Thresher Kindred, although I feel like that would probably be too slow for the meta. Then again, purple cards are really strong. Like, Hate Spike is also insanely good with Thresh. Maybe I'll try it soon.